We have missed you oh so much. We have been doing all sorts of ridiculous things like helping friends with surgeries, running away from fires, being in weddings, all sorts of stuff. But we're super happy to be back with you tonight to do a monologues edition of Movie Libs. If you've never seen us before, we're a show that takes scenes from famous movies and we pull words out of those scenes and we get new words from you all to put into those scenes. And then we make a wonderful new scene together that we reenact for you here live in front of your faces. We have a great cast. There they are. There's Marco over there, who may or may not be blurry.
I know. Am I blurry?
No,
I feel blurry.
Yet. Not yet. We had a very long off-camera discussion about if Marco was blurry or not. So that's, I don't know. We got Tina down there. How's it going, Tina?
Tina said he's always blurry because I can't see shit.
Yeah.
That's probably
looking on the bright side or the blurry side of life. We got Dana over here helping us out with tech. Also, big thank you to Dana for covering for us the last 2 weeks, filling our spot with other great content for your enjoyment. She's the best. Charlie's around here too. Oh, and Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Stacey's talking in the comments.
Yes, Stacey's watching on, being a helper. She hi to the people.
Yeah, she wants to know what this big blank hole is for.
That's Stacey. That's our Stacey hole.
That's so funny.
Aww.
Bruce is here. I'm going to hold him while I read to you the scene description for our first scene.
All right.
Yay.
Right, let's do it. Oh, sorry, wait, before I do that. Again, if you've never seen the show, we ask for the words for the first scene ahead of time so that we can plug them into that scene and you can get an idea how the show works without waiting around and typing stuff. And then you'll get to help us with the words for the next scenes. Yeah. All right. Our first scene is from It's a Wonderful Life, in 1946 Christmas classic, in which an angel is sent from heaven to help George, a desperately frustrated businessman, by showing him what life would have been like if he had never existed. In this scene, George and Mary are taking a moonlit stroll after a party. Their flirting includes George rambling a lot about his future plans and how he will give Mary the moon. It works. She's into it, and they eventually get married. So yeah, if you need help on a date in the future, just ramble like Jimmy Stewart, and people will probably love it. So, all righty, let me pull up my background. And if Tina's ready, and action.
Mary, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow, and the next day, and the next year, and the year after that. I'm going to shake the dust off this crummy little town of my old stiff achy back, and I'm gonna see the world. Yeah, Italy, Greece, an antique mall, the inside of a doghouse, under a desk. Then I'm coming back here and go to a ghost town and see what they know. And then I'm going to build things. I'm gonna build Spider-Man action figurines, and I'm gonna build a golf cart 100 stories high. Yeah. And I'm going to build a weighted blanket a mile long. Well, are you going to throw a clothespin at that window? Hey, that's pretty good. What did you wish, Mary?
Octopus gals, can't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Can't you come out tonight? Octopus gals, can't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon.
Oh, yeah. What did you wish when you threw that clothespin?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, tell me.
If I told you, then it might not come true.
What is it you want, Mary? What do you want? Do you want the moon? Just say the word and I'll snag it in a bear trap and pull it down for you. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. And what?
Well, then you could chauffeur kids around with it, and it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams shoot out of your clavicle, and that sensitive spot behind your ear, and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much?
Yes.
And scene.
Contribute that. Charlie Jimmy Stewart's the best thing ever.
I know.
Charlie, you have to play Jimmy Stewart in everything every time we do a Squad Patrol show now.
Yes. Okay, I'm inspired. I'm going to write a sketch right now.
Do you guys do a lot of Jimmy Stewart scenes
We
in
will
Squad
now.
Patrol?
We're gonna do a whole bunch of them now. Or we'll just be inappropriate. It'll just be like, okay, everybody, we're in an office. Charlie, just talk like Jimmy Stewart.
Pretty great. I like that. Oh my god. All right. So as you can see, Dana has thrown words for our next scene down over here. So you can type those in. We need a lot because, you know, when people monologue, they say a lot of things. So, yeah. Also, you'll notice in this show that men do a lot of rambling, and there's not very many women rambling roles to pick from. I don't know why. That was an observation that I had.
It's because women don't talk. I've learned that. It's biological.
I never do.
Is that so?
It's because
That's
the progeny
I
of the
don't believe
entertainment
you.
business to where they only get 30% of the speaking roles in a movie. Oh,
Oh, wait, what? Did we say something? No. No.
Okay, I've got some words coming in if you're ready.
Hey, I'm ready.
Okay, so book 50 Shades of Grey.
It's classic. American classic.
Read it every Christmas. Term for kid, little gremlin.
Little gremlin. That's
Yeah,
different
little
than usual.
Business, Starbucks. Mythical creature, a Bigfoot. Made up quote about love. Love is like a bucket of worms, slimy and gross. I agree. Object, cornhole board. Mythical creature, a unicorn.
The classic.
Thing you love, tacos. Yes.
Yeah.
Or my car.
Eh.
Silly way to
Grandma.
say had sex, smashed. Oh, Stacey says that men never shut up long enough for us to get a whole monologue in. I agree. Term for a kid, a rugrat. Silly way to say had sex, boinky boinky.
That's pretty silly.
I'm going to be beat red at the end of this one. Adjective, slimy. Body part, little toe. Mythical creature, striga. Thing you love, the Golden Girls.
That is, Stacey likes the Golden Girls.
Thing you love, sleep.
Yeah.
Object, air conditioner. Nickname, Pookie Bear. Adjective, methodical. I'm like, how do I say this word?
Methodical. Yeah.
Methodical. The book, The Alchemist. Adjective, soft. Artist, Van Gogh. Watching my way to improv I'm like, wait, is that something you love watching while you're doing improv? Nickname, Snugglepuss.
Good one.
Adjective, colorful. Thing you can be, a bitch.
Oh.
A location, TCBY yogurt. A location, a back alley. Okay. Anything you're looking for?
I get what was it? You just said another location. What was it?
I got a back alley.
Got that one. What was the other one?
TCBY yogurt.
Oh.
That's like a yogurt place, Coreen.
Stacey
You
added
go there with all your kids, they'll cost you $1 million. They do it by the pound.
And then
Kids
can I
do
get-
not. They're not like discriminatory with that. They just pile it up.
We had one of those yogurt places where you just put the ingredients on and then you weigh it. Oh, I love those.
Yeah. Don't take kids there because they're just like, oh, I put everything on there, and you're like, oh, that's like $23.
And they're like, I'm gonna go for the most dense thing, like gummy bears.
You gotta don't put the
brownies.
gummy worms on there. Go for like crackers or something. Come on, cookies, something light. I only put gummy worms in my cup. There's not even any ice cream or yogurt.
I only allow my son's non-dense candy. Porous treats.
Malt balls.
What are you doing?
Can I get an artist?
Okay, an artiste. We have Van Gogh. You have to say it right. That's how the snooty European people say it.
All right, I shall write it
Is that
as
accurate?
such. Okay, let me hit you with the scene description.
Okay.
All right, our next film is Good Will Hunting, a movie about Will Hunting. Yeah, sure, that sounds like a name to me. Who is played by Matt Damon. Damon is a smarty pants MIT janitor who goes rogue and solves math problems that a professor just left lying around. This professor tries to get him to realize his potential by working with a psychologist played by Robin Williams. Damon hurts Williams by analyzing a painting that Williams did after the death of his wife. Williams snaps back with a sick burn of a monologue, and that's what we're gonna watch. Let me holler at Charlie because I think he forgot he's supposed to just sit there in this scene. And I'll be right back. You don't have a shirt on.
Wow, she.
Babies cry too much.
Spitting image.
Hurry up, Matt
Sorry.
Damon.
I had my shirt off.
Okay, and action.
Sorry.
Oh, my face is like this.
I thought about what you said the other day about my air conditioner.
Yeah?
Stayed up half the night thinking about it. Something occurred to me. I fell into a deep, slimy sleep. I haven't thought about you since. You know what occurred to me?
No?
You're just a kid. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Why, thank you.
It's all right. You've never even been out of TCBY yogurt.
No?
So if I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. Van Gogh. You know a lot about him. Life's work, political aspirations, sexual orientation, the whole works, right? But I bet that you can't tell me what it smells like in a back alley. Never actually stood there and looked up at that beautiful back alley. Seen that. I ask you about women, you'd probably give me a syllabus of your personal favorites. You've done the boinky boinky a few times. You can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a unicorn and feel truly happy. You're a tough kid. I ask you about war, you'd probably throw a quote at me, right? Love is like a bucket of worms, slimy and gross. You've never been near a unicorn. You've never held your best friend's little toe in your lap. Watched him gasp his last breath looking at you for help. You've never looked at a unicorn and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put a unicorn on earth just for you. You wouldn't know about sitting up in a Starbucks for 2 months because the employees could see in your eyes that the terms visiting hours don't apply to you. You don't know about real loss because that only occurs when you love something more than you love the Golden Girls. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I look at you. I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared shitless rugrat. You're a genius, Will. No one denies you that. Did you presume to know everything about me because you saw an air conditioner of mine and ripped my fiddle forking life apart? You're a bitch, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? How you feel? Who you are? Because I read 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh no.
That encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about all that because you know what? I can't learn anything from you that I can't read in some fiddle forking book. Unless you want to talk about you, who you are. And I'm fascinated. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, Snugglepuss? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
And scene.
What's with you and unicorns?
Wow,
Do you
Tina.
like apples?
Oh jeez.
I like to think I'm a unicorn.
That was great.
Thanks, man. If anybody has not seen that movie, you need to go see that movie.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Now I was thinking that. I saw it when it came out. I don't remember anything about it. I don't remember this part. So.
Best part. Well,
Giving off Captain Quint vibes too, though. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, the way Tina looks, she looks like Captain Quint, and all I want is her to basically say all of this, but just in the Captain Quint voice.
you see this guy right here? What is this? Barracuda, 1964.
Oh my goodness. All right. We got more words for another scene that we're going to do. Yeah. Whoa, Marco got real white.
Oh, yeah. That happens.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, just because I'm buttoning my button into the wrong spot, you think I'm not ready to die? I don't know what would give you that idea. Oh gosh, I'm a hot mess. I chipped a tooth yesterday, and then I sprained this finger lifting my baby.
That sounds made up.
It is. I like picked him up, and then it like pushed my finger backwards and down, and I was like, no.
Tell us about the stapler, Coreen.
No, Tina, I told you that in confidence.
A stapler?
Anyways, moving on.
Okay, let's get some words in here. Okay. So Misty says, thing you want, an oceanfront house. Household object, a ladle. A way to say pee, make water. Language, French. Household object, an air fryer. Activity. Oh, wait. Activity, making white wine sauce. Way to say pee, gotta take a whiz. City, Chardon, Ohio. Type of person you can dress like a firefighter. Thing you want, tacos. I'm gonna have to go to Del Taco after this. Oh, Stacey wants to know, where is the stapler, Coreen?
No, Stacey.
Activity, competitive baby lifting.
Rain's got an injury. She can't participate.
Profession, carpenter. Household object, a stapler.
Oh, no. You assholes, damn it.
Location, Las Vegas. Type of person you can dress like, a mime. A city, New Orleans. A body part, meniscus. Jess wants us to know that she's hungry for tacos, in case you weren't sure. I think we all are now. Thank you.
Yes. Everybody wants tacos now.
A body part, a knee. Okay, a profession, a rodeo clown.
Is that a full-time job? being a rodeo clown.
Yeah, have you not been from a place where rodeos are prevalent?
I know it's a thing. I just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the level at which you work somewhere, like you work at Starbucks or you work in an office, to where you're doing both that and being a rodeo clown, and maybe you'll choose one or the other when you introduce yourself. You'd be like, "Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a rodeo clown."
I like how you assume people aren't full-time rodeo clowns.
Right?
No, I'm wondering. I didn't know. I wanted to know.
I mean, if you love something enough and can live off very little, you can be.
See what you preface that with, though? It implies you can't just be a rodeo clown.
Internet challenge.
Tina's gonna look it up, and what rodeo clowns are gonna be like, no, so you make $70,000 a year. It's a solid enough job.
It's a specialized skill set, though. Like, you need to know what you're doing. It's not easy.
Okay. Yes, Tina, in the back.
First thing that pops up if you type in full-time rodeo clown into your Google search. A full-time rodeo clown, which means they exist, may perform in 50 to 100 or more rodeos per year, and as an independent contractor must pay all travel expenses required to get from show to show. The top rodeo clowns may be part of an organized rodeo circuit, such as the Professional Bull Riders Nationwide Tour, and have a guaranteed salary.
What?
Salary?
Next link, how much does a rodeo clown make per year?
Tina. Body cap.
Clown salary. Oh, geez.
Clown salaries.
Because the job is somewhat rare, the U.S. Department of Labor doesn't keep statistics. Many professional rodeo clowns work as freelancers and are paid per performance by rodeo's organizers. More experienced clowns who have a well-established reputation may earn $2,000 per performance.
Oh, shit!
While beginners make considerably less.
If you're doing 50 performances...
50 to 100, yeah, 50, let's go.
You can make $100,000 in a year.
Holy shit.
If you are the top dog fucking rodeo clown, yes, you're going to make some good money. 2,000, damn.
The title of, I don't even know what, past 12 years by Justin Rumford, a clown and barrel man, who reportedly books about 130 rodeo performances per year. According to Rumford, the most talented rodeo clowns make between $150,000 and $200,000 per year. Business Insider has also reported that top bullfighters make more than $100,000 annually.
Oh, damn.
Well, Stacey's joining the rodeo.
Yeah.
Stacey, you'd be an excellent rodeo clown. I know nothing about your horse riding skills, but I believe you'd be excellent.
No, they don't have to ride the horses. They run out.
They run around.
Although I would absolutely love it if rodeo clowns had to ride the horses fairly, but like you're riding a bull or something, and you have to be dressed like a clown.
No, what they do is when the guys fall off of the bulls, the rodeo clowns run out and distract the bulls so the guys can get out of the ring.
Yeah, so they're gonna try to kill you.
Yeah.
So you're dressed like a clown, so when you die, it's funny.
They deserve to make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
I'm almost positive you could hire some guy to do that. Just like, hey, I'll give you $150. You go run around in front of that bull. You're like, okay.
You've got to be athletic. It's a sport.
Oh, no. Dana, I need a way to pee and I need a body part.
Okay. Okay, way to say pee. Make water. We also have take a whiz.
Take a whiz.
Okay, and then a body part.
Body part. Body. If I could type body. My chunky fingers don't like this tiny keyboard. Okay, we got knee, meniscus, and pinky toe.
Okay, whoa. Okie dokie. Let's go for it. All right, this scene is our least lengthy monologue of the night, but it is a classic nonetheless. I am talking about The Big Lebowski, a film in which Jeff, the dude, Lebowski, is mistaken for a millionaire of the same name, seeks restitution for his ruined rug, and enlists his bowling buddies to help get it. I have only watched this movie once, and that one time I was sick and on cold medicine, so it was a trip. In this scene, the dude is talking to Mr. Lebowski, the millionaire involved in the aforementioned mistaken identity about his damaged rug. Mr. Lebowski is a grumpy grumperson and yells a lot. All the while, the dude maintains his signature cool and monologues about his epic moniker. Alrighty then, let me pull up a background. Boom. Spot on.
Exactly the same. Oh, I'm all washed out because it's what.
Okay, sir, you're a Lebowski. I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific. I'm very busy, so what can I do for you?
Well, sir, it's this stapler I have. It really tied the room together.
You told Brandt on the phone. He told me, so where do I fit in?
Well, they were looking for you. These two guys. They were trying to.
I'll say it again, all right. You told Brandt. He told me. I know what happened. Yes, yes.
So you know they were trying to take a whiz on your stapler.
I didn't make water on your stapler.
You mean, did you personally come and take a whiz on my, like...
Hello? Do you speak French? Parla usted French? I'll say it again. Did I make water on your stapler?
Well, no. Like I said, Woo took a whiz on the stapler.
Hello. So every time, I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a stapler is miscircated upon in this fair city of New Orleans, I have to compensate the said person?
Come on, man. I'm not trying to scam anybody here. I'm just...
You're just looking for a taco like every other... Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Look, let me explain something. I'm not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me. That or duder is dudeness or El Duderino if you know you're into the whole brevity thing.
Are you employed, sir?
Employed?
You don't go out and make a living dressed like a mime in the middle of the weekday in New Orleans?
Is this... What day is this?
But I do work, so if you don't mind...
No, look, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand. You know, this will not stand, man. I mean... If your rodeo clown owes...
My rodeo clown is not the issue here. I hope that my rodeo clown will someday learn to live on her allowance, which is ample. But if she doesn't, sir, that will be her problem, not mine. Just as your stapler is your problem, just as every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility, regardless of whom he chooses to blame. I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my meniscus. Some carpenter in Las Vegas took my meniscus from me, but I went out and did competitive baby lifting anyways. I can't solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Fiddle fork it.
And scene. Oh my.
I've never seen that movie.
What?
Oh, it's fun.
I just made Adrian watch it, and not made. We decided to watch it.
Made force against
She was like, I hate that movie. I saw it one time when it came out. I'm like, no, it's great. You need to watch it the second time because it's better.
I need to try it again, not on cold medicine.
It's pretty good. Having just rewatched it, it's pretty good.
All right.
I think it's very hot. Whatever I'm wearing. This was Adrian's sweater. I was all excited.
About the sweater or
yeah, because I was like, I need your sweater. It looks like the Big Lebowski sweater. And then I looked at the scene. I'm like, that's not the one he wears there. Oh.
Tina, watch that movie.
Listen,
Yeah. No, I was going to mention earlier, I forgot to. Your description of Good Will Hunting made it sound like a made-up movie.
Yeah.
Like, it was so silly sounding the way you you described it. It was like, this isn't real. This is a parody of a movie.
No, it's real. Like, how's his name Will Hunting? People take that
I know,
seriously.
once you said that, I was like, oh, I forgot that. That's silly.
I just always thought the title's like a random thing, but it's like, no, it's his name, and he's
His name, man. It's
he's
like
good
deep.
at being Will Hunting.
And he's also got goodwill.
Yeah.
Like, it's got meanings.
I see. Okie dokie. I'm like moderately costumed. Dana, do we have words?
Oh boy, do we ever.
Yay.
Okay. So substitute for B word, lint liquor. Weapon, a compound bow.
Ooh.
Costume, Wonder Woman. Oh, and Stacey says thank you for yelling at Tina.
You're welcome, Stacey, anytime.
Restaurant, rallies. I've never heard of that. A group, duders.
I was questioning to do the Big Lebowski scene because I was like, it's not much of a monologue. And then I'm like, but he says you can call him Duder. And I was like, I gotta do it. Duders need it.
Adjective, complimentary. Group, anger management group.
Adjective of complimentary. I like it as a... God.
Activity, bunny wrangling.
So
Aw.
complimentary.
A weapon, a sword.
Sword.
Location,
You
Okarchi?
say
Is that I don't know how to say that. Okarsh, Oklahoma? Oh gosh. Restaurant, Dick's Last Resort. That's what
a
I
restaurant.
call my lady parts.
That's where I'd want to work if I ever had to work in a restaurant again. If somebody put a gun to my head, I'd be like, I'll work there and nowhere else, because you can actually shit on the customers.
I like that you put thought into that.
Add it.
Activity, twerking. Activity, lazing about.
That's my favorite activity.
Location, amusement park. Activity, yelling at Tina. Weapon, shank. Restaurant, Hooters. Restaurant, Manga.
Never went to Hooters. It closed down near me.
Adjective, furry.
Hooters closed down 100 years ago.
So sad.
Costume, French maid.
You sure it wasn't because of you that they shut it down? They're like, this is too close to
No,
my
I was trying to explain to my kids what Lily, my older daughter, what Hooters was. I'm like, no, it's like a restaurant. You shouldn't and I described it, and I was like, no, it's right, it's over here. And then I was like, oh, it's not there anymore. I guess that Hooters is all gone, and all those ladies had to find new jobs.
Location, baby lifting competition.
That's not a location.
Creature, a werewolf.
That's not a creature.
Costume, a panda bear.
That's an animal. It's not a costume. What's wrong with everybody?
Adjective, sexy.
That is an adjective. Shirley won this last little string.
Location, a bathroom. Kendra says that Hooters wasn't really good. I don't think people really went there for the food.
Their buffalo scrimps were good.
Oh.
Nice. Stacey says substitute for B word. See you next Tuesday.
What that
All right,
means.
I think we're good. I think we got it.
You mean you don't want twat waffle?
I do want twat waffle. It's in.
Yes.
Snuck in right at the last second there.
And now,
Okay. So.
Oh, wow.
Wrong way. Oh no. I've done it wrong. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's
All right. In Nazi occupied France during World War II, a plan to assassinate Nazi leaders by a group of Jewish U.S. soldiers coincides with a theater owner's vengeful plans to do the same. In our scene, we follow redneck Lieutenant Aldo Rain, played by Brad Pitt, addressing... I can't get my hat how I want it. Sorry. Addressing information, his newly formed 8-man Jewish American commando unit. He proceeds to explain to them in drill sergeant style that they will be dropped behind enemy lines to cause havoc to all Nazi soldiers they come across, with the goal of bringing fear into the heart of the enemy. However, it will probably play out just a little bit differently thanks to the words that you all have given us. Okay, let me hit my background. Oh no, I turned myself off.
Where'd you go, Coreen?
God, Marco's hack is backfired. Okay. All right then. My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and I'm putting together a special team, and I need me 8 soldiers. 8 sexy soldiers. Now, y'all might have heard rumors about the Armada happening soon. Well, we've been leaving a bit earlier. We're going to be dropped into the amusement park dressed as French maids. And once we're in enemy territory as a bushwhacking French maid army, we're going to be doing one thing and one thing only: killing werewolves. Members of the anger management group have conquered the bathroom through murder, torture, intimidation, and twerking. And that's exactly what we're going to do to them. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I sure as hell didn't come down from the goddamn Hooters, cross 5,000 miles of water, fight my way through half of the amusement park, and then jump out of a fiddle-forking aeroplane to teach the werewolves lessons in humanity. Werewolves ain't got no humanity. They're the foot soldiers of a hating, mass murdering maniac, and they need to be destroyed. That's why any and every son of a twat waffle we find wearing a werewolf uniform, they're gonna die. We will be cruel to the werewolves. They will find the evidence of our cruelty in the disemboweled, dismembered, and disfigured bodies of their brothers we leave behind. And the werewolves will not be able to help themselves from imagining the cruelty their brothers endured at the hands of our boot heels and the edge of our shanks. And the werewolves will be sickened by us, and the werewolves will talk about us, and the werewolves will fear us, not feel us, fear us. And when the werewolves close their eyes at night and their subconscious tortures them for the evil they have done, it will be with thoughts of us. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. But I got a word of warning. When you bunny wrangle with me, you take on a debit. Every man under my command owes me 100 werewolf scalps, and I want my scalps. And y'all will give me 100 werewolf scalps, taken from the heads of 100 dead werewolves, or you will die trying. And scene. Oh, Brad Pitt. That movie's wild.
That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a delightful film.
Mm-hmm. As delightful as Nazi movies get.
Right.
Okay, we've got one more for you all. And Dana's already thrown those words on up there. So yeah. Type them. Type. Oh, thank you all. I've missed you. I'm so happy to be back. And I'm so happy that you all found us and haven't forgotten about us.
Okay, whenever you're ready, we got some words starting to roll in.
Yay.
Do it.
Go.
Okay, sport. Water polo.
Mm.
Type of store, adult. My favorite. Verb, shimmying. Punctuation, semicolon. Type of store, adult novelty.
That's different. You have to go to a different store.
Type of store, the Dollar General.
Mm.
Oh, and then we have type of store, adult video.
Yes.
Man, guys,
That's
we're
the
in
third.
an adult mood. We talk about Hooters for like a minute. People
need
are ready.
We need an adult superstore where they're all combined.
It's like an adult Walmart. It's just got everything.
Hobby, model building. Sport, football. Verb, rocking.
Yeah.
Type of store, shoes. Adjective, intense. Punctuation, exclamation point. There's a lot to say with that one little tiny
Mhm.
punctuation. Innate object, a chaise. Profession, electrician.
Mm.
Charlie says yes, an adult novelty dollar store.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't think you're getting the best product. I don't think if you ever go into the adult store and you're like, I want your cheap stuff. Do you? All right.
Hey, if you're on a budget, you haven't gotten that good rodeo clown.
No,
money.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna buy yourself some sort of adult thing, you should save up. You shouldn't be like bottom drawer. I want the equivalent of the plastic vodka bottle, but like a toy of some kind.
No, you just like with the big screen TV, you've always wanted Black Friday sales. Like that's the way to go.
Is that what they do? They have Black Friday sales at the what's the sub? I don't even know what the adult store.
Yes, not that I know from experience, but yes.
I don't know. You were like, yes, they do. I
They do.
They might.
What's coming up next week?
Online too. It's just like any other store. I've said too much. Food, corn dogs.
Good segue.
Body part, twat waffle.
Corn dogs are the perfect segue to an adult store.
Make sure you corn up your dog.
Put a rubber corn on that dog.
Your dog is corn. There's corn. You're deep fried.
Is that dog breaded? If not, I'm not interested.
Terrible metaphor. Bread that dog.
Speaking of objects in that sort of shape, pencil.
Another great segue.
Food, a hero, gyro, I don't know. Hobby, gardening. Hobby, drinking.
Is that a hobby, really?
Yeah.
Or is it cry for help, Tina or Stacey?
Body part, your third eye. Profession,
That's mine.
sex therapist. Hobby, making friendship bracelets. A body part, thigh. Inanimate object, a dining room table. Food, a watermelon. Stacey said profession, dollar store sex therapist.
I don't know.
Profession, cast member at the Disney store.
Disney store. That place closed down 100 years ago, didn't it? Right when the Hooters closed. Do they still have a Disney store?
Yeah, there's one in the mall.
There's one at the mall still?
Yeah.
Both Hooters and this Disney store are too
It's
close.
the same place.
Shut down.
That's where all the people went to work afterwards. They went to the Disney store.
Okay, body part, ovaries. Verb, scratching.
Oh, I just
Adjective,
need an
spiky.
adjective. Yay, there we go.
Spiky.
Missy said that she thinks we derailed, and I'm sure that's from like a few minutes ago because I'm very behind.
No.
We never derail. We are on track always. We are a tight show, tight ship. We can stay focused. Okay, speaking of which, let's move on to our scene description. Wow, look at us roll.
Yeah.
All right. Last up, we have 1997's Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. If you are completely unaware of the Austin Powers franchise, it is a James Bond action movie parody starring the hilarious Mike Myers as Austin Powers, a world-class playboy and part-time secret agent from the 1960s, who emerges after 30 years in a cryogenic state to battle with his nemesis, Dr. Evil. In this scene, Dr. Evil has gone to therapy with his son, Sean. The therapist asks Dr. Evil about himself, which leads to an epically evil monologue. And if Tina is ready...
This is the dumbest costume I've ever worn.
I love it. I'm into it. I can't wait to see it. Yay!
Yes.
Note to self, buy a bald cap, not using fakes.
We have a newcomer here today with us. In addition to Scott, say hello to his father, Mr. Avil.
Evil, actually. Dr. Evil. Scott and I just met for the first time 5 days ago. I was partially intense his whole life.
That is beautiful that you can admit to that.
I came back and now I want to take him to take over the family business. Who is going to shimmy the world when I die?
Listen to the words he used. Who is going to shimmy the world when I die? Feels like that to some of us sometimes, doesn't it?
He thinks I hate him, that I really want to kill him.
No one really wants to kill each other in here. We might say that we do sometimes, but we really don't.
Actually, the boy is quite astute. I really am trying to kill him, but so far, unsuccessfully. He's quite spiky, like his old man.
Okay, well, we've heard from Scott. Now you tell us about yourself.
The details of my life are quite inconsequential.
Oh no, please, let's hear about your childhood.
Very well. Where do I begin? My father was a relentlessly self-improving adult novelty store owner from Belgium with low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for gardening. My mother was a 15-year-old cast member at the Disney store named Chloe with webbed feet. My father would womanize, he would drink. He would sometimes make outrageous claims like he invented the exclamation mark. Sometimes he would accuse dining room tables of being lazy, a sort of general malaise that only the genius possess and the insane lament. Our childhood was typical. Summers in Rangoon, water polo lessons. In the spring, we'd make corn dog helmets. When I was insolent, I was placed in a burlap bag and beaten with pencils. Pretty standard, really. At the age of 12, I received my first scribe. At the age of 14, a Zoroastrian woman named Vilma ritualistically shaved my third eye.
Oh, no.
It is nothing quite like a shorn, shaved third eye. It's breathtaking. I suggest you try it.
You know, we have to stop.
And scene. Oh, your costume was amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
It's a backward suit.
I was
guys.
gonna say, I'm glad you got that jacket to wear backwards.
And my tights that I don't wear anymore. Yeah.
Goodness. Oh, that was very fun. I have enjoyed myself immensely, and I hope you all did too. And I hope we will see you back here next week for whatever we have in store for you then. We'll figure that out about Monday, maybe. But anyways, until then, we love you. Goodbye.
Bye.